Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is my Valentine's Day mini-series. I have a dessert for you that would be perfect to serve on Valentine's Day. It is a chocolate Oreo mousse. It's really easy and quick to make. 4 ingredients. Of course, we have Oreos. Now, for the video, I planned on having the red velvet Oreos. I couldn't find them at my store. I saw these Java chip. Anytime we go to Starbucks, Tom always orders the Java chip. So I was like, oh, perfect, that'll do. So the red velvet would look really pretty for Valentine's Day, but use whatever Oreo you think that you guys would like. Vanilla extract, powdered sugar, 100% cocoa powder, and heavy cream. Now, this is going to be very similar to the whipped cream video that I've already posted. You may have seen it. However, it's a little different, so I'm still going to go over the full instruction, but it is very similar to the whipped cream. Again, we have a chilled bowl. This has been in my fridge for half an hour. Measuring cups, my hand mixer, a sifter. If you don't have one, I'm pretty sure I got this at a garage sale. They're super cheap. And then I'm going to use my food processor to chop up the Oreos, but you don't have to. You can just use the old-fashioned way of putting it in a plastic bag and beating the crap out of it with a rolling pin, which is really cathartic. I'm going to start by preparing my Oreos and getting those all chopped up and ready. I've never used my food processor before. Look, I still have the thing on it. It was a gift from my parents' birthday maybe, or Christmas? Oh my gosh, these Oreos smell good. I've never had one before. They're Java chip. Tom is gonna love this. And then I just pulse it. I just realized that I was like, oh yeah, and I just pulse it. I've never used this before. It's not like that's a thing I do. But it's what I'm doing now and it seems like it's working. All right, there are still some chunks in there. This doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm considering this done. Now for the chocolate mousse. So you need 1/2 cup of powdered sugar and 1/4 cup of the chocolate. You can choose to do 1/4 cup of this and 1/2 cup of the chocolate if you want it really chocolatey, like dark chocolate. But just be careful with that because I imagine it would probably be really in your face chocolatey. Okay. There's something going on with the cats. Benny's freaking out. All right, the chocolate, you're gonna wanna sift. Oh, I grabbed the one that's not open. Of course I did. Of course I did. Okay, 1/4 cup. However, you want to sift it. That's what the sifter's for. It's not necessarily something you have to do. However, if you don't, oh my gosh, Benny, buddy, I'm doing something right now. They're fine down there. Leave them alone. Can you go lay down, please? Benny, go lay down. Go lay down. Leave him alone. Herding dogs, am I right? Anyway, you want to sift it because if you don't, you're going to end up with like chunks of chocolate in it. And I mean, that's fine. If you don't have a sifter and that's what you have to do, really, it's not the end of the world. It's no big deal. But what are they doing down there? Big, what's the matter, buddy? What's wrong? He's not pleased at the moment. Here, what was I saying? Cat hair in the mouth. I'm all discombobulated. All right, you want to sift this because if you don't, you could get chunks and that's not the end of the world, but if you sift it, it would look really nice and put together. So I'm gonna sift it. All right, I'll go ahead and do that now. I'm making a huge mess. All right, so I've got that ready to go. I'm just gonna set it aside because now I can measure out my cream. So altogether, heavy cream, you want 1.5 cups. And then it was 1/2 cup of powdered sugar and 1/4 cup of the cocoa powder. Now, just like with my whipped cream video, you're gonna go ahead and mix this with your hand mixer or your stand mixer first and get it kind of like foamy and frothy before you add in everything else. On low. Slowly increase your speed. And now, as you can see, it's got a nice foamy froth on top of it. Now, at this point, you can go ahead and add in your cocoa powder and powdered sugar. You just want to give it a quick stir with a spoon, because if you don't, you're just going to get a cloud of chocolate and sugar to the face when you go to mix it with your mixer. We'll see how that does. All right, and now, just like with my whipped cream video, you're going to start mixing it on low and then slowly increase your speed until you're going full speed. You know what? I just remembered that you're also supposed to put in 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Man, I suck. Who gave me a YouTube channel? There. Now that is the perfect consistency. That is excellent mousse. All right, so we have our chocolate mousse, chocolate whipped cream, whatever, potato. And we have our cookies all chopped up. So that's it in terms of preparation. Now we just have to put it in the dishes. I have these two cute little guys. This is just for me and Tom. So I have these. They're so cute. I love these. And they have lids. So what I'm gonna do, and you can serve this up however you want, whatever you choose to do. I'm gonna go ahead and put some cookie bits in the bottom. Oh my gosh, these smell so good. And now I'm gonna go ahead and scoop in some of the mousse. And kind of spread it around so that it covers the Oreo. And then another layer of Oreo. And then another layer of the mousse. I think you're probably picking up what I'm putting down here. All we're doing is just layering it. And I'm trying to not get the mousse all over the entire jar so that it looks pretty, but I am failing pathetically. This is butt ugly. I did a terrible job. I think I'm gonna try and make the next one a little prettier for the gram. But I topped it off with the cookies, and then I'm gonna take an Oreo and dip it in the cream and stick it on top here. Just for presentation, just to make it look cute. And there you have it. I say that a lot. I need to come up with like a new phrase. And there it be. No, I'll work on that. Anyway, so yeah, all I did, I made the chocolate mousse. I chopped the Oreos into little bits using my food processor, and then I just layered them. And I made a chocolate Oreo mousse Valentine's Day dessert. And the really cool thing about this is, this will keep in the fridge for a really long time. The whipped cream, the mousse, what have you, stores in the fridge for up to 2 months. So I'm filming this obviously ahead of time so that you can have it. For Valentine's Day, it's January 23rd, I think. And I'll just keep these in the fridge, and we will have these on Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna go ahead and put together the second one. Hopefully it's prettier. Check out my Instagram for the finished product. But there you go. I hope that you really liked this recipe. I hope that you give it a try, even if it's not for Valentine's Day, but I wanted to give you guys a couple of good ideas for desserts for Valentine's Day, just to give you, you know, some ideas. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me for a little bit. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more content like this in the future, please subscribe. Thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great day. Bye.